1/4" stamp overlay using Super Stamp. The Supercrete stamp overlay system is designed for use over concrete to create a decorative yet natural appearance to concrete surfaces. The possibilities of design are endless, with over 200 stamp and texturing mats and a wide variety of colors to choose from. The Supercrete stamp overlay system does not require a bond coat. This system allows regular, unappealing concrete to turn into a decorative masterpiece at a fraction of the cost to remove and replace the concrete. Use this system to clean, strengthen, stabilize, resurface, protect, seal, and beautify concrete. The products used in this system are heavy-duty degreaser, Pentacrete, Super Stamp, available in gray and white, Color Stain, Liquid Release Agent, and the Supercrete sealer of choice. All expansion joints must be honored when coating over existing concrete. Always pay attention to where those joints are and honor them by thoroughly beating them out with a crack chaser. It is common to incorporate expansion joints into the desired pattern or texture of choice. This system will take approximately 4 days to complete and will require at least 3 persons for the simplest application. Larger areas will require several sets of stamp or texturing tools and additional labor. Tape off all edges prior to applying any coatings to protect the surrounding areas. With this application, it's important to remember to stay within yourself. Though Super Stamp's pot life is lengthy, do not mix and pour out more material than you are able to stamp at a time, especially in warmer temperatures. Always determine your starting and ending point in advance, and also know in advance how your stamping tools piece together. Keep your work areas clean and organized for easy cleanup and application. 1 bag of Super Stamp will cover approximately 25 square feet. After performing all the steps required in concrete substrate evaluation, crack repair, and surface preparation video, mix each bag of Super Stamp with 4 quarts of water per bag in a separate container. Additional water may be required in warmer climates to achieve a pancake batter consistency. Pour out the Super Stamp mixture directly over the dampened concrete and spread it evenly over the concrete using a 1/4" gauge rake at a rate of 25 square feet per bag. Super Stamp may set quicker or appear to be sticky or tacky. In these cases, add more water to the mix or use a light mist of water over the Super Stamp surface to ensure workability. If you apply too much water to the mix, simply add more dry Super Stamp. During application, do not overwork Super Stamp with a trowel or other tool. Wearing overlay spikes, walk onto the surface and use a Supercrete standing flex smoother to remove any lines that may appear from the gauge rake application. Again, there is no need to overwork the Super Stamp surface. Simply glide the flex smoother over the surface to remove any unwanted lines from the gauge rake. If the areas become sticky, simply spray a light mist of water over the area and re-smooth it with the flex smoother or mason's trowel. Remember to honor all expansion joints by marking them with a trowel, and clean the Super Stamp out of those areas completely, following the line of the joint from beginning to end. Allow Super Stamp to set so that it is pliable, but do not allow Super Stamp to set completely before the surface is stamped or textured. Using a handheld airless sprayer, generously spray Supercrete liquid release onto the stamps and onto the surface area to be stamped. Do not spray the liquid release too far ahead, as it will evaporate before you're able to get to the area and stamp it. The stamp we used in this demonstration is a London cobblestone pattern. Lay the stamps onto the surface and either walk or pound in the impression. Then remove the stamp and move to an unimprinted area and repeat the process until the entire surface has the impression of the stamps. Be sure to lock the stamps tightly together to create your own pattern when stamping. Pay attention to the lines, joints, and details of the pattern when placing the stamps side by side. Always check the impression before you remove the stamp to ensure that the pattern has been fully compressed into the Super Stamp. Allow the Super Stamp to completely dry for at least 24 hours. On the following day, tool out the unclean grout lines and use a diamond cut blade to open the expansion joints. Sweep or blow off all the debris. Wet the stamped area with clean water and clean the entire surface with Super Scrub Cleaner. And rinse thoroughly to remove any residue left from liquid release agent. Do not clean the surface with a lotion soap or detergent cleaner, as they will create a bond breaker. If any shrinkage cracks are visible, sponge and wet Super Stamp into the cracks and remove all excess material from the surface. It is now time to enhance the stamp surface by adding color. Mist the stamped area with water and apply Supercrete water-based color stains using a broom, sponge, brush, or filtered airless sprayer. Shake the color stain well to ensure that all contents in the product are thoroughly mixed. Also, filter the stain with a strainer before pouring the stain into a sprayer. It is best to pour half of the contents into the sprayer base, Shake the container again and pour the remainder of the product into the sprayer base. When applying color stains, always use lighter colors as a base first, and highlight areas if desired with darker colors. When highlighting areas for contrast, always make sure that the base color has dried out and is not wet before applying highlight colors. In this demonstration, we used French gray color stain as a base coat, followed by a spray of gray and Baja red to create an antique brick-like appearance in the stone. These colors are also modeled out with a light spray of water to model out the colors in the high and low areas of the impression. Gray and black color stain are sponged in as highlight colors. When mixing colors before they have dried, the colors may blend together to form all new colors. This can be done, but be sure it is the effect that you are trying to achieve. Here we are showing you several methods in which color stain can be applied. The method you select will determine the final outcome of the project. Determine in advance if you would like a mottled, sponged, or natural appearance. Water can always be used to model out the colors. Lines and joints can be enhanced using a handheld dustless grinder or diamond blade and can be grouted out for a more dramatic appearance and to add dimension. Grouting should be done between sealer coats. 2 coats of a supercrete sealer are required over this application to ensure durability, wear, and ease of maintenance. The sealers of choice for this application are Clear Seal Plus for a semi-gloss look, or VOC 93 Clear Sealer for high traffic areas where a wet look is desired. The colored surface should be left to dry completely for a period of 24 hours before applying any sealers. For interior garage floors, driveways, and heavily used areas, VOC 93 are the only sealers to be used. In this case, we used Clear Seal Plus as the sealer. If applying Clear Seal Plus, 2 coats are to be applied on the same day. Apply Clear Seal Plus with a roller and thin coats and do not allow it to puddle. For a second coat, wait 4 hours and apply the final coat. Allow the surface to dry for 24 hours before allowing foot traffic. Wait a minimum of 72 hours before allowing vehicular traffic. Be sure to refer to the video, Selecting the Right Sealer, for assistance in determining the appropriate sealer for your job and for application instruction. Thank you again for your interest in Supercrete products. Please remember that our representatives are available by phone to assist you with any technical questions you may have. Call our toll-free number at 800-995-1716. We look forward to serving you.